and yet to be passive in the witnessing of that. That awareness is clarity. So therefore you transcend the dualistic imposition of the mind, which pushes you to think that you are either a doer or a non-doer. That's an imposition of the mind that has to be transcended. When you transcend the extremes, you reach a place in which you are both. You're a non-doer and you're a doer. And yet you're none of them. And then you feel free and in harmony with that understanding. So therefore you're no longer worshipping not doing. You're no longer worshipping doing. You became free from it. And then the action happens effortlessly. This is the way satsangs happen. You see, people ask me, do you prepare the satsang? I don't prepare the satsang. I come here, I'm active. No? I'm active now. Can you see that I'm active? I'm working. Yes? Well, that's the perception you have from there. Within me, I'm totally passive and resting. So I'm resting, and I'm completely aware that I'm not doing the action. Yet the action is happening. Therefore, I don't put the signature below. You understand? And then I'm free, you understand? From the action. This is called pure action, when you have that capacity to be present with the action, and yet you don't feel the source of it. Yes? Mm-hmm. Yes. Important. If you feel the source of it, you get very tired, because you're concerned about the consequences and how it's going to affect you. So now we find, yeah? Oh, no, you see, I distract for a moment and your mind comes back. Oh, you could do that work without, I don't need to, you know what I mean? I'm doing the work you should be doing. I'm doing the work you should be doing. So I'm giving you an example of how you can treat your mind. I'm hopefully motivating you to break free and to not belong anymore to the mind in the terms that it imposes on you. So for that, I'm suggesting that for a moment you do nothing. Nothing at all. Not a glimpse of past, not a glimpse of future, nothing. Nothing, 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 nothing. Nothing. Yes. You see, it's difficult, but it's possible. Here you're allowed to do that. You're not going to be punished. And this seems to be one of the most difficult things. Once you become familiar with this, to be engaged in your mind is the most difficult thing. In fact, you can't, you know. Sometimes we have a meeting for the foundation and I always leave before it finishes because I can't follow it. But it's an extreme. You don't compare it with me because I'm a particular kind of freak. So, are you with me now? Are you? Who you brought with you? Did I invite them? Did I invite all that? Did I invite all that? I didn't invite all that. Bring them back. Come back when you're empty. Come back when you're empty. It's unfair, you know. I'm here meeting you empty and naked, and you come here with all these things. you have to come to the conclusion. You know, they say, you know, the old people say, it's very important your company. You have to choose your right company. Yeah? And I think it's true. You have to choose the right company. And some thoughts are not the best company. Some thoughts are not the best company. So you don't hang around with them. I've chosen the right company. And it's freedom, and you can choose as well. So nobody can impose that on you. It's your timing, your process, and your experience. You come to ask me something that I can share with you about my experience, and I tell you, choose freedom. Empty yourself. Get the taste of being naked and fresh permanently. Don't go back. Don't look back. Don't own your past. Don't own your future. Stop being somebody. Stop, thinking of you wrongly. Start thinking of you rightly. Come home. There's not much time left. Yes. Whew. Finito. And again, and again, and again, nothing accumulates. Every time you close your eyes, you empty your mind. Yes, yes, yes. Every time you close your eyes, you empty your mind. Yes, yes. How many times you close your eyes in a minute? Several times. So those several times are equal to your mind in emptiness. And then you start seeing what I'm talking about. Then you will start seeing where I'm speaking from. Where I'm speaking from. Empty, empty, empty. Empty, empty, empty. Then you feel the weightless self within you. See? Empty, empty. No past, no future, no I. No future, no I. Yes, I think you've seen you had an exploration there, no? You've seen what it is that is keeping you busy.
I think so, but it's, when you said earlier, who is it that you brought with you? I couldn't see.
You couldn't see.
No.
That's why I'm bringing you, because this is something. It may sound not connected or superficial, you see. But when I ask you how are you, I'm not doing it casually.
Yeah.
Okay.
I understand that. Yeah.
Okay, and then. Because what happens is that if you talk from your heart and you express to me really something that goes on in you, then there is a possibility that you can see something through.
Yeah.
But if you don't open your heart and you just say, I'm okay, thank you very much, then you're closing the gates to yourself. You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I can't force you to speak about you. Some people have problems speaking in public.
Yeah, but when you genuinely ask me, how are you? I feel like I'm genuinely I'm well. It's not that I'm
No, but it's not.
in a
It's
fight
no,
with
no,
myself,
but no, exactly. But it's not well or not well that my question is. What I'm asking is, what's happening? What's happening? What are you busy with? That's what I'm asking.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. That sounds better, though. It hit the pole somewhere. Coing. Oh, that's what you're talking about.
That one, yeah.
Yeah, that one. That's the friend you bring here. You understand?
Yeah, and that's the one I'm looking to disengage all the time.
Yeah, exactly, and it doesn't work.
Um,
No, it doesn't
well,
work
yeah,
because
no, I don't know, whatever is happening.
there is a what is called
But there,
an absorption, and there is the same as the physical. The mind has the same symptom as the physical. You work with the body.
mm-hmm,
You know what happens on the muscles.
mm-hmm,
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
So the same happens with the mind.
So is that then just a relaxation of the mind?
It needs a relaxation of the mind, but there is something you can't let go of.
Yes, it definitely feels that.
Yeah. And what happens with the muscles when they get somehow overstressed? They get hard. They don't get.
Yes,
Yeah?
yes,
And
yeah.
you
There
need-
is an element of that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's what happens in your mind, and that's what I'm talking about, and that's what you're bringing in.
Yes.
And I'm saying, who you brought with you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the one.
That's the one. I'm talking about it, and I'm asking.
But I have no. It seems like I have no access to what that could be.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. I do my work. You do your work.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm asking you, what's happening? So you have to be fluidly open and speaking.
I do find that difficult to put into words.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Exactly that aspect.
The beautiful thing about difficult things is that they are not impossible.
Sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not asking you for accurate words. I'm not asking for accurate description.
Mm-hmm.
I'm asking you for a noise from there. A noise, even. I'm not even asking you to define what it is. Just make a noise from there. Bring that in you and make a noise. Like a deer noise. Have you heard a deer?
I think so.
Well, the other day I was in the forest and I saw deers, and I never seen deers barking, but they do have a bark kind of noise. Very deep. Comes really deep from themselves. It's lower than a dog. So that kind of barking I'm asking you. It's good because you're not going to be exposed. You just don't, if you don't want to talk about it, you don't talk, but just make a noise from there. Because the conjunction happens when you focus in that obstacle, if you like,
Yes.
and you express yourself from there. There isn't something moving. It's the same as a massage I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
This is a small surgery happening now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So then follow my instructions, if you may, if you feel, if you like, if you want. And don't worry about the process.
No, yeah, sure.
Yeah, leave it to me, you see. Leave it to me. I'm here. That's what I'm here for. You sit in the passenger seat and saying, go, stop, go, left. No, if you're in the passenger seat, relax. Let the driver do the driving. You're now in the passenger seat. You're not a very good passenger, I must say. Have you seen those ones? You stop in a corner and they look and you can't see because they look before you. So look, if you want to drive, you can drive, okay? Doctor, don't forget to. So, are we there or not? Do you still have do you still have insight what I'm talking about? Insight, not insight. Do you still have insight what I'm talking about?
I think so.
Okay. Make a noise. Speak from there. Speak from there. Come on.
Oh.
Don't be chill. Don't be so childish. Come on. It's such a pity the good times are gone. In the old times, we used to have a bar here, and we used to go ta ta, and then the student will go ah, and it's over. Now we can't. We have all these problems, and we have a court case, and
Okay.
so I'm not allowed to do it anymore.
It feels like it's stuck. I just cannot. I don't know whether I'm not comprehending or.
You don't need to
anything, I don't
comprehend.
know. It's just.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Just that's not. You're giving me a report as if you're working with me. You're not working with me. I'm doing the work.
It feels like a man, but
Yeah.
somehow.
No, don't give me a report. I'm working. I get to my conclusions. I know my thing. You do your thing. I do my thing.
I don't know.
So what happens? How are you? What's going on? What's on the screen right now?
Nothing. I have physical sensations, but
And what's that? What you realized that I was talking about, the obstacle that you were bringing in? What's that?
that's my mind.
Yeah, and why is it attracting your attention so much? What is it so interesting about what it's saying?
I can't say.
No?
No. Freedom from it, I think.
Mm-hmm.
To overcome it, or no, it's not a good word. I realize that, but to transcend it, just to finish with it, or to see past it, whatever it is, but it's not clearly working, and that is what I'm not sure of. It feels stuck. Again, that word is not
Yeah, okay, no worries.
right, but something is just not, like you said, shifting.
Yeah.
I think that's probably the best description I can come up with.
So there is something that is there
Yeah.
that you're somehow hoping that it shifts.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
And now, as I'm speaking now, that speaking is different too.
Yes, of course, because it moved already. That's what I'm asking, to speak from there.
Okay. Yeah, that feels different.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's a completely different.
Yes. So now I can see you here, you understand?
Yes.
Before it wasn't.
Yeah, no.
Before
yeah.
you were carrying something.
That's really, really subtle.
It is really subtle.
Oh, that's immense.
Yeah, it is subtle, like an elephant in a room. So very subtle.
Well, we'll go that far.
Where's the elephant? Very subtle.
Is it?
No, for the elephant, it's very subtle. he looks around and says, "Is there an elephant in the room?" So for you, it's very subtle.
So I'm the elephant.
Well, you said it. For you, it's very subtle. For me, it's very clear. That's okay,
Yeah.
but that's why we can work together, no? In this subject. So now, that shifting, yeah, is never going to happen. Good news today. Good news today.
Yeah, I kind of felt that way too, though.
Brilliant. Okay.
I've kind of started to come to that.
Well, then finish come to that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's time to finish coming to that, because there is a hope And things in life, you don't manipulate them as if they are kind of a puzzle.
Yeah.
You learn to live with them instead of hope they go. That's a sign of maturity.
Yeah.
Yeah? Does it make sense to you?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So this shift is not going to happen because it's very deep ingrained into the conditioning of individuality. It's not even personal.
Mm-hmm.
What is that? So let go of the hope. Let go of the hope. Let go of the hope. I just say let go of the hope, you do the opposite. It's like, let go of the hope. It's difficult, no? Because you're really
Yes.
been investing in that for a long time.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can see now the hope underneath that. Yeah, because I was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. It's natural. We're
But
just
I never saw the hope before. You just said
beautiful. Okay, that's beautiful because we are interacting
it. Yeah.
and we are talking about doing nothing
Yeah.
and being present here and now.
Yeah.
And then we saw there was something going on, and there is this something that now we looked at it. You spoke from it. It moved, and now the shine in your eyes is different, and I can see that you're more focused in here now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it feels that way too.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Report later. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much.